Can I ask you about that? You mentioned polar bears. We saw the shots of the polar bear, and then we saw the shot of that nuclear ship going through the ice. Was that stock footage, or did you film that yourself?
We didn't have a lot of money, so the ship is stock footage, and we had to shoot a polar bear for the film, but I think it's worth it. No, we didn't. No! We didn't. No, we didn't.
It's a stunt polar bear.
Sorry. It's done great, you know. I mean, listen, we're not in a. It's not a sort of Warner Brothers release where it's in hundreds and hundreds of screens and they've spent millions and millions of pounds on marketing. But we got, you know, just the nicest set of reviews. I think what we had was a platform release. What they call? Do you call it here the same thing here?
Yeah.
Platform release where you go, you know, maybe a cinema in every major city. And
Limited.
Yeah, it's like basically like a tour. You're touring it like a, you know, like a rock band would tour. Except without the chicks.
Yeah, groupies. Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the cast for those of us American audiences who might be unfamiliar with some of the cast? Can you please tell us how that process went about? And was this the original cast, or did some people fall out? You had to replace some people. Can you talk to us about that?
No one fell out. The cast, basically, we didn't have an audition session. I just pretty much picked who I wanted.
Oh, wow.
And Stephen Mangan and Reese. Stephen Mangan played Mark. Does anyone? Do you know who Stephen Mangan is?
Yeah.
You've met him. You've slept with him. You've met him.
Yeah, he's been.
Okay, it's close. Stephen Mangan in England is big. You know,
yeah,
he's a jewel in the crown of the comedy crown. So he's established. And he was in this funny thing called Green Wing. Yeah. Rhys Thomas was not known, and is still, you know, he's absolutely fantastic, I think. And yeah, it's great. And those two together work really well. And then Rosie, who's you know, a real favourite of mine, the lady who plays Sandra, so warm and truthful and funny, and she's kind of a stalwart. She's like a young Brenda Blethyn, I think. You all know Brenda.
Yeah.
To me, that's where she's headed. But she's not known, you know, not really known in the industry, but not by the public probably. But no, we just cast all these people, and they all said yes. We knew they'd be great. Alexander Skarsgard was a gamble. But he was the sexiest man in Sweden for 5 years in a row. Or so.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd sell to Sweden. We haven't yet, but we will.
Coming back?
I was laughing so hard during the scene where you had Spandau Ballet Gold playing.
Oh, God.
That's a really rare song, but I guess I'm not my age to know.
That's awesome.
I'm just wondering who chose the music, and was that how did you find that?
Well, I chose the music, but I could. There's 3 tracks, aren't there? There's the T-Rex. So you've got White Riot, Children of the Revolution, and Gold.
Yeah.
And Gold is when I went to try and clear the music. You say to them, "Look, I've got the best tracks," and you tell them, you know, the White Riot, and you tell them the Children of the Revolution. And then you go, "No, I've got Gold." and they go, "Gold? What the hell is you got Gold? Spandau Ballet." Yeah. I have to say, the reason I chose it, I always loved Gold. I also used to be a Wham fan, so...
Yeah.
We know.
Do that again?
But I'll tell you an embarrassing story that I haven't told anybody. You must never tell my children. But I used to have the lyrics of Gold under my pillow. Just to keep my spirits up, you know. So that's how embarrassing I am. Not cool.
Wait, when did you have the lyrics for Gold?
I'm not going into it. That's just what I did. I've said it. It's out. It's done. Move on.
Last night.
No, but it's a great track, and it's perfect for them. You know, I think the whole film is about, you know, we wanted to make a film that was, you know, just not cool. We have a, especially in England, we have a tendency to make lots of gangster films and all this, and that's just not what I was personally wanting. Yeah, I didn't want a cool film, and Spandau Ballet is not cool. So, sorry, they're British. Oh, they're British. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're great.
It's
That's awesome.
Sorry.
In this, so the sequel, we'll find out what happens to Mark.
Well, you come back.